Students, good evening. Students who are in the online, am I audible, students? Online students who are in the, okay. Now let's start the discussion. I hope in the previous class, we had a beautiful discussion related to the, we had a discussion related to some subject and some introduction to the subject. And the subject we started in the last class, that part is real-time applications developed by using Python programming. This part was taken up in the last class. And the last two classes, this concept was discussed, right? And dear students who are in the online, if anybody was joining today, or if anybody is only today is joining, these three classes already conducted. The first class is related to introducing the course and introducing about my class and what will be the content coverage. And I said just about the course and no subject I was introduced in the first class. In the second class and third class, I just started the real-time applications developed by using Python. The real-time applications are developed by using Python. Developed by using Python. So even if you don't attend the last three classes, nothing will happen. The today's class is very, very important. So this is what I'm going to intimate to you, everybody. Okay. So students in online, I hope it's more clear. Hemnath, my dear student, please re-log in, my dear student. I hope it is clear for everybody. Online students, can you please confirm once? Is my voice is clear? Is my voice is clear? Can you make it one thing? Okay. So let us start discussing about today. I'm talking about the actual subject I am going to introduce. So offline students, last class, maybe you received the notes. Have you received the notes? Because we kept some scanner outside. Might be you scanned it and might be you got my notes, which I was uploaded already. Online students, Surya Narayana, from today class, from today's class, right? What is that from today's class, right? So in last class itself, I was already uploaded the notes. Which concept I was uploaded? Real-time applications developed by using Python. This topic I was already uploaded. And in today's class, I am talking about something Gopi Shairam. So you are saying we did not get the notes yesterday. You are saying students who are in online, the admin has already posted the link for you. You please look at that. You please look at that notes link. The admin has already posted. You see that again the notes link came. Online students, please look at the link. You just click on the link, you will receive my notes. Online students, please ensure that you click on the notes, you will get my notes. Okay, students, comfortable? Okay. So in today's class, we are starting actual subject, getting started with Python. So I'm going to introduce the Python topic. The first day, I'm going to introduce the first class, first part I'm going to introduce. So even if you are last class not there and Tejaswini, Seema, don't worry about the fees. First, don't worry about the fees. Attend two more classes. See the subject what I am discussing in the class. Try to understand. See the quality of the training. Then we will talk about the fees. So in my class, first see the quality of the training. Then you go for the further details. Okay. Let me start. All the students in online, I'm going to give you the conclusion. Any doubts are there, please keep on continuing. I can clarify your doubts at the end of the session. Daily I am doing that. Today also I will do. Up to last class also, I'll continue now. Okay. Please let me continue my session. So today I'm starting with 0th topic, first topic in Python. So there I'm talking what I'm going to discuss here, what I'm going to discuss now. Let us carefully follow. First, I'm going to talk about, because you are the beginner, now I'm going to start. And once again, I'm saying to learn this Python course, I don't want your basics of C language, C++. I don't want any of your knowledge. If anybody feel that you have the knowledge on this, it is of your innocence only. So I'm not taking your existing knowledge, irrespective of your background, whether you are BTech or MCA or BSc, BCom, Pharmacy, MBA, MSc, whatever you are going to understand very thoroughly. Only one request to you is respond in the class. Don't sit quiet and calm, and don't try to sleep in the class. That is my first advice. Okay, now? Will you speak? Don't say like that. First, will you speak or not? Like that, I want voice to come out. Because when you go to interview, will you answer? If you say like that, you will ask question, you will say like this. Horizontally, you will move your head. That's not correct. You try to show your readiness to understand the class. Will you respond? Right. Last cap student. Remove the cap first. Now you are good. Why unnecessarily cap? So much hot. So first day now. First day. Already you are coming now. Let the subject enter into the brain. If you keep cap now, it will enter into the cap. So I'm joking. Just try to listen. Okay now. Shall we start the class? Now see, he's fearing a lot. So first I'm going to talk about history of Python. History of Python. Next, I'm talking about versions of Python. Versions of Python I'm going to introduce. Next, I'm talking about versions of Python. Next, downloading process of Python. Downloading process of Python, because you have to make your laptops ready. And next, you need to go for what? Installation process of Python. Installation process of Python. This is my today's class agenda. Installation process of what, installation process of what? Python now. This is what I'm going to discuss. Dear students, once again, I'm going to conclude it. Once you are attending the class now, from beginning onwards, some 6 o'clock, 6:10 or something, at the end of the class, when I finishing, you must able to answer my questions perfectly. Okay now? So just listening from 1 year and forgetting from one more year, like that, if you do like you are 22 years of engineering, nothing is going to be gathering here. Especially if you speak in the class, both boys and girls, then you can get subject. If you keep maintain like a statue, nothing will come. Beginning only, I'm trying to say. Are you ready to understand? Girls, right. Try to speak out. And now I'm going to introduce the historical development of Python. History of Python I'm going to discuss, so that you can understand at the end of it what is Python. Like everybody, I'm not introducing Python is general purpose language, that to this, etc. I'm not saying. I want to give a solid answer, because I'm from real industry. How you need to answer, I will tell you everything in the class. Try to follow. And day by day, try to see your progress in my class. Yesterday, what we discussed, today, what you are discussing, today's compare. And see that today is more good than yesterday, and tomorrow is more good than today. Like that type of progress you need to see. That progress you can monitor when you speak in the class. When you simply sit idle without speaking, nobody can cure your problem of career. It is my humble request to everybody, please respond. Open your mouth. That is my advice. Shall we start up? Yes. Good. How many of you know C language here? You know C language. You know. Can I ask one question? Very long time. But these are not raising. These people are not raising. Yesterday you spoke to me. Okay, no problem. So yesterday I spoke to you first day, but you did not raise the hand today. Why? Because already you got a direct question. That's why you are not raising. Do you know C language? Don't know. You don't know. Boys, girls, do you know C language? Also, we don't know anything else. Okay, no problem. Because you may feel that you know C language. You cannot answer. When I ask 50 questions, not even one question you can answer. So openly, I'm saying. Anybody want to try? You can try. No? No problem, students. Don't feel because I am the only the one which I speak openly to you, and I am only the one which will enhance your skills like anything. Remember my word. Yesterday also I said daily I will say because I am going to do that. Let us please cooperate. Open your mouth. I am here to sort it out your career problem. Perfectly, I will sort it out. Okay. Let me start. The Python programming language. Online students, please follow me carefully. Now I am starting my topic. Now I'm going to say. So, Syed Munir, please relog in, my dear student. Please relog in so that you can hear me. So now I'm going to start the Python programming language. The Python programming language. I'm going to write it. Is convinced in the ear. That is in simple word. The Python programming language is conceived in the year. I will write like this. Conceived in the year. So conceived in the year 1980. 1980. Actually, no interviewer will ask this year numbers and everything. As a teacher, I start from zero level. Dear students, when you started learning LKG, UKG, 10th class, etc., are we getting Java? Are we getting Java? Then why don't you directly start reading from intermediate onwards? Because some introduction is required for you. That's why beginning, I'm entering into the further. A small introduction I want to tell you. If somebody asks you tomorrow, what will be the historical development of Python? You must speak something like this. Python programming language conceived in the year 1980. What is the meaning of conceived? The foundation stone. In your simple words, if you want me to speak, the the foundation stone laid down in the year, laid down in the year 1980. That is the meaning of what? Conceiving. Did you understand this? Well, in which year the Python programming conceived in? 1980. Just respond. If you respond now, you will get confidence to speak. Your English will improve. You'll get subject. You will concentrate. Everything is positive. If you sit quiet and calm, nothing will come. That is what I want to make it. Okay. So next, I'm going to say one more thing. Slowly, I'm going to take into the subject. If you speak, I will do everything for you. The Python programming language is the Python programming language implementation. Implementation means what? Bring into action. Bring into action. The bring into action. Which one? The Python programming language implementation. Implementation started in the year 1989. When it is started in, when it is conceived in 1980, it is started its implementation. Implementation is nothing but bring into action in the year called what? 1989. Next, the Python programming language. The Python programming language officially released in officially released in officially released in the year 19 1990 1991, sorry, 1991, in the month of what? February. All these dates and everything I'll show practically. Please remember, when you are in my class, when you are in KVR class, I'll show everything practically to you. The proof and everything I'll show. If anybody says all these things like that, don't believe. Suppose if you say something, I don't believe your words. I'll say, if you are talented, show me in the programmatical, I will say. You also ask me the same thing. First you apply on my class. If I say something now, don't believe. You say immediately, sir, show me the proof. Then you will be number one in the practical life. Am I clear or not? So come to the point of it. When it is officially released in 1991 February, and when it is actually implemented in 1989, when it is conceived in, good. And don't remember this years and everything. Just forget about it. But as a teacher, I would like to share it. The Python programming language developed by the great scientist, developed by Guido Guido van Rossum. But you try to remember this word perfectly. Who is the father of Python? Guido van Rossum. He is called what here? Father of Python. So, father of Python programming language is called Guido van Rossum. C language developed by Dennis Ritchie. Java developer is James Gosling. C++ developer is Stroustrup. Like that, Python developer is what? Guido van Rossum. The Python programming language developed at developed at Centrum. Centrum, I'm just going to write some small institute name. Of course, it's a big research institute. So I'm going to write it. Visconde Informatica. Informatica. It is simply called as what? CWI. Institute. Institute. It is not like Ameriped Institute. It is a research institute. It is a research institute in the country called what, in Netherlands. In which country it is developed in? Netherlands. So the Python programming language developed by whom? Guido van Rossum. We simply call it as a Rossum. And this Python programming language developed at Centrum Visconde. So this is called what, Informatica Institute in the country called what? Netherlands. I hope you are following me. Well, next students, before this Python programming, when this programming language is developing, the Guido van Rossum has studied one programming language before development of this Python. That means when you are developing something, you need some type of inputs or not. To get this development of Python, he studied one language. That language is called ABC language. ABC language is one of the predecessor of which language? Pre means what? Before. Are you following? So predecessor, successor. There are two words are there. Pre means what? Before. Which what is that programming language called? ABC language. That part. Why I am writing this ABC language? Very recently, in one of the startup company, when our students are writing the written test, they got one MCQ test. Which of the following language is the predecessor of Python language? Which of the following language is the predecessor of what? Python language. So that part I am writing here. By seeing that question, I want to address in my historical development. So I am writing here, ABC language is the predecessor of, so predecessor of what language? Python programming language. I hope you are following me. Python programming language, I can say Python programming language is a successor of which language? ABC. Or ABC language is a predecessor of which language? Python programming language. Anything you can say. Python is a successor of what? ABC. Or ABC is a predecessor of Python language. Good. Next, I'm going to write it. The Python programming language, the first program executed on Amoeba operating system. That may be coming across in some startup companies. First program of Python is executed on which OS? Like Windows, Microsoft, Ubuntu, Unix, Linux, Solaris, some type of OSs are there or not? Like that, here also you are going to come across the first Python program executed by the Guido van Rossum on Amoeba operating system. So I'm going to write it. The first program of Python programming language, first program of Python programming language executed on which operating system? Amoeba operating system. And the next one I'm going to write it, the Python programming language versions. I'm going to introduce that. The Python programming language, I'm going to tell you one important word here. It's an also very, very important. The Python programming language is maintained. This is a very important thing. Maintained and what? Managed by managed by managed by a non-commercial organization, non-commercial organization, non-commercial organization called what? Python Software Foundation. Python Software Foundation. That is called what you know? PSF. PSF. What is that organization name is called? Python Software Foundation. I'll show you that. The most important thing. Python Software Foundation. What is the PSF here is called? What is the PSF here? Don't tell like this. Don't carry out your gold medalist answer. That is what I want to change from now onwards. If anybody asks what is PSF, an innocent student will tell full forms. But being a part of my class, you follow strictly my guidelines to see the colorful life. I will train in all-round development if you follow my guidelines. A PSF is called what organization? Non-commercial. What do you mean by non-commercial? They won't take in non-profitable organizations are called non-commercial. Suppose when you download Python, you need not to pay single NP. That is known as what? Non-commercial organization. Suppose if they are taking some money and giving the software, that is called what? Commercial organization. Are you following, students? So what is the PSF is called? A non-commercial organization. What is its significance? It is maintaining and managing which software? Python software. What is the meaning of maintaining and managing? I'll tell you each and every word for you. Each and every word I will tell you. Like a spoon feeding explanation, I will give you perfectly. See, I'm writing the notes like a childhood, how you write the notes. Like that, I will write the notes and I'll give you, I will upload these notes. You also write the notes after going to home so that you are perfect. Are you following me? So from this entire explanation, you try to say one sentence. From this one part I want. What is the company name maintaining the Python software? PSF. What is PSF? I already said. Who is the father of Python? Guido van Rossum. What is an official releasing date of Python? 1991. Rest of them not necessary. Rest of them don't remember. Three things you remember. One is its official releasing date, scientist name, and a company name which is managing. This is an important. Now, students, the official website, the official website, the official website of Python Software Foundation is the official website of Python Software Foundation is www.python.org. www.python.org. That means from that place only we are going to download the Python software. This is also one important thing. Are you following me? Good. And of course, I don't want to waste my time by writing this sentence. How the word Python is coming. I just don't want to say this, but still some people might be listened about by attending some different classes. Why the word Python has come into picture? In 1970s, there was a popular comedy show called what? Monty's Flying Circus. Python's Monty's Flying Circus. We did not see that. In 1970s, there was one comedy show called what? Python's Monty's Flying Circus. It was a popular comedy show in 1980s. Since it is started implementing, conceived in 1980, Guido van Rossum decided to give some name to his development of this language. Which language the people are interested to give? Whichever language is forcefully entering to the minds of the people, that name only will be giving or not? Like political parties you see, they will name some political party name that will go sharply to the minds of the people or not. Like that, the Guido van Rossum decided to give the popular comedy show called what? Python's Monty Flying Circus. That word called Python has taken it and given to his developed language as what? Python programming language. And nobody will ask that question. Just for your awareness purpose, I am giving you that. Are you following? Online students, up to here, is these points are clear? Is these points are clear? Come on, students. Is these points are clear? Please respond, my dear students. Very good. Thank you for your response, students. That is more than enough to understand historical development of Python. I will show you this entire years and everything to you. Now, I will enter into the further. I will enter into the further historical development. You understood. Now I am entering into the versions of Python. Very beautiful part I am going to come. Very beautiful part. Now I am going to say, see students, first of all, I want to ask a question. And when I'm asking a question, don't feel negative, my dear students. If I don't ask questions, who will ask questions? You just think about it. Everything take much sportively in my class. If I don't ask questions, who will answer questions? Will parents will ask? Huh? Come on. Will your parents ask this Python questions? Why? They have more affection on you. Suppose my sons or daughter is there. Will I ask chemistry question directly taking book and then? Suppose if they don't answer, I will feel disappointed. That's why I don't ask. Okay, read. I'll say. Suppose if my son or daughter is studying Python, I don't ask Python question. If they don't answer, I will disappoint. If the answer feel happy, 50% chances are there because they have affection on you. Doctor will directly give injection. Parent also cannot see that. Parent will keep like that. Affection. But I have affection on your career. So definitely I will ask the questions to fulfill your dreams, to fulfill your parent dreams. That's why don't misunderstand when I ask questions to the boys and girls. Okay. Now, who knows C language here? I will ask this question first 10 days. I will go on asking this question because I want to change your mindset. But before my class, after my class, I want to show like a beauty parallel. Before, after. Before my class, you are 200 kgs weight. After my class, you are just 70 kgs and a lightweight person. Lightweight person means what? Flying like anything. Understand my points? More subject, your career is good. That's called lightweight student. Answer my question. Who knows C language here? Only one student. What is the version of C language? No. Okay. Definitely. Nobody knows except me. No, you're not except me. Who worked in real time, they will come to know. When you learned C language in your colleges, SAR said C language only. SAR did not say what? Version. In real time, when you go to any project, first the version is important. C language version you take it. You know C language. Theory you know. You don't know practicals and applications. That is a damn sure. And nobody will bother about your theory. They bother about your hacker ranking applications, whether you are able to do it or not. That is a question. People can't do it. And what is the version of C language? Don't know. Version of C++? Don't know. Version of Java? Don't know. Now I'll show in the class. Now, being a Python student of mine, I don't want to go to the danger zone. I want to tell everything to you. If you don't read, I'm not responsible. That's why you have to read my class. Now I'm going to talk about, sir, what is the meaning of version? Now I'm talking about version of what? Version of version meaning is what? I just want to talk about it. Version. A version is nothing but numerical ID. Numerical ID. Numerical ID. For making the programmers to know about what is the current one, what is the previous one, what is the future one, what is the latest one. Current one, latest one, pre-release, post-release, all those things I will come across. For example, don't get any tension. Take an example. ICICI. Just go on, follow me carefully. ICICI is a banking organization. They want their banking activities to automate. They want to automate their banking activities. So they contacted TCS, for example. They contacted a company called TCS. TCS accepted to automate the banking activities of ICICI. They said, give 8 months of time. Give 8 months of time. We will automate all your banking activities as a software format. They took 8 months of time. They developed a beautiful project and they are releasing the beautiful project on some name. They said ICICI banking app 1.0. They said, assume that 1.0. That 1.0 is called something like a numerical ID. The left side of dot is called major version. The right side of dot is called minor version. Just to spell out, left side of dot is called what? Major version. Right side of dot is called what? Minor version. After 6 months of this implementation, after 6 months, online students carefully follow. After 6 months, ICICI people added some new functional domain like insurance they added, for example. To automate the insurance to the existing banking project, they added what? They added what? One more kind of domain they added. And they want to automate that also. They want to automate that also. They contacted to the developer. And what TCS people has done? Give me 1 month time. We will add this insurance module also to the existing. They developed it and they released immediately after 1 month of that 1.1 they released it. ICICI banking app they developed it. Same, they added to that. They released it to the industry on what name? 1.1. What is this left side of dot? What is the right side of dot? Online students, you go on listen, ma. Go on listen. In middle of it, if you try to say, I'm not seeing that. I'm concentrating on my explanation. At the end of the class, I will tell you that. Please follow. I will tell you everything. Please follow. 1.1. Are you understanding this 1.1? Later, after a few more months, they developed one more type of application. They developed one more type of app, 1.2. They developed one more thing called 1.3. Continuously, they are going on changing it, 1.5. What did you understand there? People will ask you, what is the current banking app of ICICI? 1.5. What is the previous one? What is the older one? 0. That means that development that has undergone how many changes so many times or not? Similarly, when you come to your academics, when you come to your mobile, this is your interesting part. When you are buying a mobile, you are going to the mobile shop. Are you seeing the models or not? Are you seeing the current models or not? Which mobile you will buy it? Latest mobile or older mobile? Why you are buying latest mobile? To see more features. Correct or not? So every mobile will have some type of what? Features. Model number will be there. That is called what? Version. You take academic textbook students. Textbooks you take it. See, even you need not have any technical knowledge. I only will provide everything. Just you remember. Textbooks you take it. First edition, second edition, third edition, fourth edition will be there or not? First, second, third, fourth. Which is the latest one? Fourth. Before that, third. Beginning one is 1, 2, 3, 4. It is called its developments or not? Something like that. Even when you come to programming languages also, there are some versions are already available. Are you able to follow, students? Now, if I come back to my explanation, now I am writing in Python programming, we have three types of versions. Three types of versions. They are number one, I am talking. Python 1.x. Actually, I want to write 4 versions, but I'm not going to older one. Actually, 1.x also not necessary, but I'm still writing. Next is called what? Python 2.x. Python 2.x, and third one is called what? Python 3.x. Everything I'll show you one documentation I'm opening, one official website I'm opening. Then you will get perfect clarity in the class. Sir, before this, what is available, sir? Python 0.9 is available, sir. Python 0.9 is available. The first version in 1991, it is released on what name? 0.9. That also I will show you, but I don't want to go for a very long one, very older one. In the Python 1.x, my dear students, here one is called, come on, I forget, what is that one? Very good. Major version, major version, major version. And X represents, and 1 minute. X represents 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that, etc. What is this 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1.0, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, like that, 1.7. What is this 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 are called? Minor version. And they are called, they are called which version? Minor version. I hope you are understanding about my description here. Is it clear or not clear? Right, clear. Now I'm going to say, here I'm going to say this part is understandable. Similarly, here also I'm trying to say, in this place, I'm also trying to write it. Here, in this place, I'm going to write it. Here 2 is called which version? Major version. And X represents, here I'm writing up to 7 only, students. 7 only. And they are called which version? Minor version. And they are called minor version. I hope you are following, guys. Am I clear or not clear? Yes, 2. And this point, if you come back, very soon I am coming. I'll show you the practical point for you. And here, and 3.x, as usual, here 3 is called the same thing. I will continue here. 3 is called which version? Major version. And X represents, here I'll write the next line, X represents 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then 12, 12, and then 13 also are called what? Minor versions. As on today, industry is using 3.8, 3.9, 3.10. 3.8, 3.9, 3.10. 3.11 and 3.12 are called latest versions. And the future release is called what? 3.13, which is going to come in the month of October, sorry. In the month of 2024, October it will come. This was released in 2023, October. This was released in 2022, October. In every month, October, some minor version will be changing. Are you able to follow? So shall I show you now? For my satisfaction, what is the current version? 3.x. How many versions are there? 3 types. Spell out first of all 1.x, 2.x, 3.x. This 1, 2, 3 are called what? Major. What is the current version? Python 3.x. What this x represents? 0, 1, 2 up to 13. In that current version, I want to tell you older versions are 3.8 and 3.9 and 10. Are you following? And 3.11 and 3.12 are called what? Latest version. What is the pre-released version? Future version is called what? Future planning version is called 3.13. Sometimes you will come across like this also. Like this also. 3.12.2. 3.10.1. This dot after minor version, if it is there, dot 1, dot 2, dot 3, these are called alpha beta versions we can call. I will explain perfectly for you. Right now, we never bother about this alpha beta versions. Are able to follow, students? And for my satisfaction, you tell me how many versions of Python are there? 3. Number 1, Python 1.x, Python 2.x, Python 3.x. What is the latest? What is the current version? Python 3.x. What is the older version and still continued in the industry? 8, 9, 10, 11. What is the latest version? 3.12. What is the future version? 3.13. I want to show you this. Can I go for the practical round? Right. Online students, am I clear about this? Am I clear about that? So students in online, Tejaswini, good. You are communicating with me. Malik, Abhishek, Ushan. So some of the students are communicating. Yes, now everybody is communicating. Good. Now let us move to the further. So don't say hi sir like that. You say, are you understanding or not? So in the class, we need to respond for subject. After the class is over, when I come to that, we'll say hi and bye. So in the class, we need to concentrate on the subject. Let's start with what, go to the practical round. See, go to the Google. What is an official website? I forget. www.python.org. www.python.org. Very, very easy. See guys, www.python.org. Very nice. Look at my dear students. It is going to show you this type of part. Are you seeing now? See here. Very, very easy. No discussion. You need to concentrate. Doubt? Some girls are talking. Doubt? If doubt is there, ask me. I'll explain. So come to the point. About this is a PSF. Are you seeing this PSF now? Yes. And this is an official website of it. First, I will show you about what. Next, I'll go for what? Downloads. Let us go to about. What are the applications developed by using Python? These people are telling to us. Click on that applications. See guys, applications of what? Python. What is that? Web and internet based applications. I already said in the class 20 plus applications. I said 20 things I said. Scientific and numeric applications. Education. That means in the colleges, universities they are introducing. Desktop GUI applications. Software development. Business apps. They are saying how many? 6 they are saying. But how many I said to you? 20 I said. If we say in interview point of view 5, this is more than enough. If we say 15, they'll think you are from different background, they will think. Subject is always your asset. Understand, students? Let me go to the next. Further, go to back to it. Go to where? Downloads. Please look at downloads. I'm coming to downloads. In the downloads, what is that? What is this now? Come on, read out. Python 3.12.3. I don't know what is 3. Tell me, everybody. Major version. Sit properly. You only. T-shirt. Sit properly. Speak out. What is 3? Major version. What is 12? Minor version. What is 3? Alpha, beta version. Don't worry. Just whatever I said, you remember and say. Now I'm going to take what? Python 3.12.3. It is the latest version or not? Now see, my dear students, when you are downloading this version, you read out. Note that Python 3.9 plus version onwards cannot be used to run on where? Windows 7 or earlier. Windows 7 previous versions are there. You cannot use to run this Python software. If you want to use this Python 3.12, you need to have Windows 7 later, whatever is coming, Windows 8, Windows 10, Windows 11, like that you can take it. Are you following me? Now, dear students, this Python software, not only for Windows, you can use for what? Mac. You can use for other platforms also. Other platforms also. I will explain what is the platform meaning. In detail, I will explain to you. Right now, today we concentrate on how to download. Shall I go for downloading now? And before that, I'm going to show you, my dear students, view full list of downloads. View full list of downloads. You watch it. It is more important for you. Please come down. Please read out what is 3.13 pre-release. Pre-release means we are going to release in the further. What is this now? 2024 October. 2024 month date. What is that now? Planned. Planned. And there you see PEP. PEP. You take any Python student. What is the PEP? They don't know what is the PEP. Full form also they don't know. And full form means you are already king in that. You already gold medalist. Correct or not? What is the PEP? Python enhancement proposals. Enhancement means what? Improvement. In Python 3.10, Python 3.11. If I come to my interview, I will ask a question. What is the difference between Python 3.10 and 3.11? What are the extra features are there in 3.11? If you are able to answer me, I'll feel that you are a good student. What are the new things are there in Python 3.12? What is the difference between 3.11 and 3.12? If you are able to know this clear-cut differences, na, you are youth in the subject. You take any person outsider, what are you learning? Python, I'm learning Python, they will say. If I ask a question, what are the difference between Python 3.9, 3.10, 3.11, 3.12? Tell me one difference between all these things. Nobody can open their mouth. It's a damn sure. If you come to my interview, I will ask, what is the PEP 719? I will ask. What is the PEP 719? It is an enhancement of documentation in where? Python 3.12. People are not in touch with the practical grounds. They are always concentrate on what? Outdated notes, outdated subject. You learn up to date things. I'll show in the class everything practically. Come on, ma. 3.12 is called what? Pre-released one, which is planned to develop. 3.12, still it is under bug fixing stage only, which was released 2023 October month. It is 3.11, still it is under bug fixing stage only. It was 2022 10th only. 3.10, 3.8, 3.9 are secured things they are using in the present industry because they are secured. See, all of them are what? October, October, October. I don't know what is the sentimental reason for them. Every October, one minor version will come into the picture. That minor version, I will tell in the class. What change is there in the programmatically in Python? That I am going to tell in the class. Are you able to follow? So by seeing this, everybody will understand. Where is the question of not understanding? Because I'm showing everything more clearly or not. So tell me for my satisfaction. How many versions? What is the latest version? 3.12. What is the future version? 3.13. What is the older version? 3.11, 3.12 are under bug fixing stage. 3.8, 3.9, 3.10 are secured. The industry is using. What is the current version? 3.x. In 3.x, 3.8, 3.9, 3.10 are secured, used in industry. 11 and 12 are under bug fixing stage. Still they are, but they are not using in industry. In further that are going to made as security. In 2024 October, what is going to come? 3.13 also going to come. This is called a version knowledge. Just compare immediately with your C language knowledge. Will you have this knowledge? Zero. Now you compare what are going to be enhancing every day in your skill set. This is what is the knowledge you need. Okay. And before that, I want to show you beautiful explanation I want to give you. Still beautiful part I want to say. Python version history I want to show you. Python version history I want to show you. Python version history. Wikipedia. I just want to go for history of Python. I just want to show you. One beautiful diagram I want to show you. See students, here you observe it. He is called Guido van Rossum. He is called Guido van Rossum. He is a scientist of Python. Come down, come down, come down. See that one beautiful table is coming in front of you. Are you seeing that? See the column name, version, and next is called what? Latest micro version, releasing date, end of full support, end of security fixes. Come on, ma. I said to you 0.9 in which year? 1991. Which month? February. I did not write 20, but February I wrote. When you say in the interview now, you should be pakka answer should be given. I always tell to my students, when you go to an interview, carry the laptop. When you sit in front of the interviewer, open the laptop and sit in front of interviewer. Will any student will open the laptop in front of interviewer? First of all, programming knowledge only not there. Opening laptop means he will give directly one question. Solve it, he will say. Will you solve it? To open the laptop in front of interviewer, lot of subject is required. Then only you can open the laptop. I always makes you ready like that to face the interviews with your laptops. Why? Whatever the questions they are asking, you are answering those questions with your gunshot practical knowledge. Whatever I am explaining, I'll show practical knowledge to you. Without my laptop, I never speak anything to you. What is the sine 90? You said beginning what? I said wrong, wrong. Immediately you said, sir, don't know mathematics. But when I type it and shown, everybody keeps silent. This is a way to control any person who don't know subject. If you speak normally, people can't deal big because most of the people knows wrong only. When you are from industry, you know what is reality. Are you following, guys? Come on, ma. 1.0, 1.1.6. Are you following that? This is called what? 1.x series. Are you following me? 1.x series. Now, next, what is started with? 2.6 version started. See, guys, 2.7. This is 2.0, 2.7 only. This is called a 2.x. This 2.x is completed in 2020, January 1st completed. 2.x is completed in where? 2020, January 1st, it is completed. It was end of full support. They taken back that version. End of full support. 22.7 is completed in where? 2020. Are you following? Now come to what next started after that? 3.0 series started. See, ma, all of you, 3.x is started. This is in different color. Are you observing this color, my dear student? What is this color is called? Come on. See, already they are mentioning what is this is called. These are called what? Older version. Old version, not in use. 3.8, 3.9, 3.11 is called what? Older version, still maintained by companies. 3.12 is called what? Latest version. Latest version. See that color and then this color also you see. And 3.13 is called what? Latest preview version, that is also known as what? Future version also. This is called version knowledge. Like that you have to remember. And don't buttify. Will you buttify? If you started buttifying now, memory is not enough. Before going to interview one day before, you just open it and then remember and then go. Correct or not? If you go like that, you are up to date in touch with the subject. Are you getting my students? Online students, I hope you are understanding. Can you please respond, students? Are you able to follow me? Now, this 3-point series will be there at least for next 30 years. This Python 3.x will be continued. And I am explaining in the class how to have a self-learning capabilities. I will tell you how to improve your self-learning capabilities. I will explain in the class. Did you understand, my dear students? Shall I move forward? How many versions of Python? 3 versions. Python 1.x, Python 2.x, Python 3.x. Now I will go to the downloading process. I will tell you. And one important point I want to tell here, before downloading, I want to tell you, go to this version and version of this one you see now. Some of the people knows Java. Do you know? Of course, I'm a Java expert actually. Java, the people who are explaining in every academics and then institutes and all, they are explaining Java 4, Java 5. They are unable to explain recent features also. Then just I want to show you. I want to show you. Java version history. Version history. Java version history. I want to go for it. Java version history. Wikipedia. Just to open it because it is not necessary for us. I am telling about how people are not knowing about the versions. In Python, we call it the PEPs, Python Enhancement Proposals. In Java, they are called JEPs, Java Enhancement Proposals. Come on, ma. Here you see. Java 1.0, 1.1, 1.3, 1.4. They are unable to teach these versions as on today, which was almost in where 2008, 2009 only. Almost. Now Java, you see, Java 22 is going on, 22, 23, 24, 25 also came. Take any Java student and ask what is Java 25. First of all, they don't know Java 5 only. That is what is called. What you ask any person, what are you learning? I'm learning Java. You bring that candidate, I will ask these versions. What is the difference between all these things? They don't know. You ask directly faculty, what is Java 25 new features? Zero. Why? Java 5 only don't know properly. Java 25, how they know? But in our class, I'll show you that and I will explain this because we are regular in touch with the new programming features to upgrade by yourself. Correct or not? So you are maintaining good fashion according to 2024 fashion is there. Subject fashion is important. Normal fashion, no job will be given. Correct? You are buying new mobile, new branded pant, shirt, everything. But what about that? That will not give job now. What is job? Good career is important. Good subject, up to date knowledge is important for you. That's why first improve your career of the subject. Are you able to follow, students? Now I am entering into the one important point I want to explain, students. One important before downloading, I want to tell you what this point is. Here I am writing Python Python programming, Python 2.x, Python 2.x does not support, does not support, does not support Python 1.x completely. Python 1.x completely. Sir, what is the reason? All the programming languages will support what? Its back version. For example, if you go to Java, Java 25 carried what features? Java 24. Java 24 carried what? Java 23. 5 in 4, 4 in 5 in 6, 6 in 7. Like that, they carry forwarded. That is called what? Java is having what? Backward compatibility. Windows 11 carried what? Windows 10 features plus extra features. Getting or not? A new mobile is coming. New mobile carried what? Old mobile features also plus new features are added. Correct or not, students? That is called what? Backward compatibility support. But when you come to this Python programming language does not support 1.x completely. Partially supporting, completely not supporting. Sir, why? Because I'll write it. Because Python, the business policy is Python does not support does not support backward compatibility. I will explain the meaning of it. It is one way advantage, one way disadvantage. If you feel it is an advantage, it is an advantage only. If you feel it is a drawback, you will feel it as a drawback. I feel in a positive manner, I feel it is an advantage. Backward compatibility does not support backward compatibility. Sir, what is the meaning of this? Does not support backward compatibility. Take an example I am giving. Suppose, for example, your grandfather has given one gift for you. What is that gift? He has given a building in Hyderabad. It was constructed in 1947. When your grandfather was young, he was constructed a building in Hyderabad. Now he is giving a gift for you in 2024. And you are a Python software engineer. You decided to construct the first floor. You decided to construct the first floor. And you approached one person. I want to construct a first floor. He gave an idea. This is a old building, na? You are constructing a first floor. First floor construction in 2024, his much strength is there. And below one is having what? Almost life of the building is already lost. When you construct on the top of old building a new strength, the bottom one where it collapse, you don't know. And more maintenance activities required. Better to do what? Demolish everything and construct what? That indicates demolishing everything and designing newly and constructing ground and first is new idea is good. Constructing on the top of old building is good. Constructing on the top of old building is called carry forward. It's backward compatibility. Yes or no? Java is doing. That's why Java is not catching the speed of Python. Why Python is becoming a top language? Java is not trying to, Java is trying to catch the speed of Python. That's why they are going on updating that Python or Java. That's why they are not able to catch the speed of which language? Python. Because Python people are doing what? When they demolish that old one, when they construct the new one, it is so easy for the learner to write the coding. Are you following? When it is having the backward compatibility, you need to struggle a lot to write the coding. When no backward compatibility, freshly the language is designing, it is more easy for you to write the coding. I think you are following me. So because of not supporting backward compatibility in programmer side, what is happening? Easy to write the code in less lines and more meaning due to the concept of what? Modules. Are you able to follow this? So backward compatibility does not support. Reason is what? To make the learners easy to write the programming easily, they decided not to support what? Backward compatibility. I hope, my dear students, you may have a doubt. So the projects which is already developed in olden days, how they will migrate to the new thing? There is a concept is there, internationalization concept is there in Python. The old structure can be migrated to new structure by some extra efforts. If we keep it happily, you can convert into the new things also. I hope you are following me. So coming to the point back, Python 2.x does not support Python 1.x completely because Python does not support what? Similarly, same to same I am saying here also. What is it? Python 3.x does not support, say the same thing, does not support 2.x completely because Python does not support what? Backward compatibility. So Python 3.x, Python is still 3 only. Java is what? 25. Where is 3? Where is 25? Even though Java people are coming 30, 40, 50 also, they cannot even target with what? Python 3, such beautiful modules are not there in where? Java also. That's why Java is almost going to 4th in rank and 5th in rank in coming years. Are you able to understand, students? So how many versions of Python are there? Python 1.x, Python 2.x, Python 3.x. What is the current version? Python 3.x. What is the latest version? Python 3.12. Left side of Python 3.12 are called what? Older version. And Python 3.12 above is called what? Future versions. Are you able to understand? Python 3.11 and Python 3.12 are under bug fixing stage. 3.10, 3.9, 3.8 are under secured mode. They are using in the companies. I shown you everything perfectly for you. And that is more than enough. And whether I am saying or Guido Van Rossum is saying, everybody is saying it is from official source only. And if any faculty says simply don't believe anybody, I don't believe any student. If you are talented, come with laptop. I'll also open my laptop. Try to we speak through laptops only. If you are able to be talented, show me you are what you are saying. If I am talented, I will show what I am. That is called subject. That is called reality, correct or not? Yes, don't learn any theory. Everything is more coding. Shall I move forward? Now I'm going to tell you how to download the Python software. Downloading of the Python software. This is comes under what? Versions of Python. Online students, can you give a reply? Did you understand this now? Did you understand this now? Please respond it. Please respond, my dear students. Very nice. Thank you for your response. Now, compared to yesterday, today is easy to understand or yesterday easy to understand? Come on. Feel free to speak to me. Today or yesterday? Today. Tomorrow if we come, tomorrow also you'll ask yesterday or today. We'll say tomorrow. That is day by day I'll see the progress. It is not only today. Last day also I take you in the peaks. In the peaks I will take it. And as dear students, and don't feel that whatever the way I'm explaining, nobody can explain. Of course, you don't feel that SAR is boosting because I want to tell you this word. Because I'm there in this coding languages from last 26 years onwards. And last 10 years onwards, I'm dealing with the Python and utilize my services thoroughly and get good career. That is what I'm saying it. Now, I'm saying that one more thing. Attend all the session, all the institutes, everywhere, online portals, everywhere you attend. And attend my class also. Decide, decide. Now I'm going to tell you the downloading process. Downloading process. Now I'm going to tell the downloading process. In my system, already Python software is there that I will uninstall first because I have to show you installation procedure or not. So now I will go to this installation procedure I will show you. So before that, I'm going to my control panel and there is some programs are there. I will uninstall. Already I'm having some programs are there with me. What is that? Python, somewhere else. Python 3.12 is there with me. I will choose, I'm choosing that. I'll say what? Uninstall. Because I have to show you the installation procedure or not. So existing Python, I am uninstalling. Then I will show you the installation. So coming to the point of it, yes, Sucharita B. I learned Core Java from you 13 years back and I succeeded in my career. Now I'm learning Core Python, sir. Sucharita, thank you, ma. So she is my student 13 years back. She's saying that in the online. 13 years back, she was my student. So again, she is there in my class. Right. Right, ma, Sucharita. Now I will move to the further. So now I will uninstall this process. So it takes some small time and wait for that and try to look into that. This green progress bar is coming. That is called what? Uninstallers. Installers, uninstallers are written in OS. These are called installers and uninstallers are called some code is executing internally. These installers and uninstaller coding is written in where? Python scripting only. Close it. That is Python is not there with me. Now I'm going to install. Shall I install now? Go. Now I forget. What is my official website? I'll open again. So don't ask any person, please install Python or something. Come on, start. You have mobile is there, laptop is there, Wi-Fi. Start your hotspot and start. Come on, ma. www.python.org. Go to what? Downloads. Click on where? Python 3.12. Please look at ma. Python 3.12 I am clicking. When I am clicking, it is coming to bottom left side or it is going to up. You know, when you are installing, either go to bottom up or up. So let us go to 3.12. When I click, it is under execution. It is under execution. 3.12.3, it is under execution. 25.5 MB only. The software itself is called what? 25 MB. Downloading, completing. Go to where? Go to this place, my dear students. Go to where? Downloads. Is it Python 3.12 ready or not? Double click on that. Download it. Do you know how to download? Come on, what is this now? Here, what is this now? Go to what? www dot. Actually, I don't want to write this. Python.org. Next is called what? Choose. Which option? Downloads option. Next, choose what? Python what? 3.12 point what? 2 or something. And click and click. Actually, I don't want to write in the notes. Actually, you have seen now. Now, then once it is coming, you have to double click. Shall I double click? Now I'm double clicking. Please be careful, my dear students. I will tell you, ma, pip meaning I will tell you. Right now, don't worry about the pip. I will explain in the class pep. In the class, I will explain about pep. I will explain about pip. I will explain about PVM. I will explain about pip, pep, PVM. I will explain all these things thoroughly in the class. Now see students, available now. Here we are having install now and custom installation. Custom installation means you will choose your own directory, either a default D drive, E drive, C drive, whatever it is. You will choose your own custom drive. My advice is don't go for a custom installation because we are going to talk about Django level and all those things. I say install now. Choose the option called install now. Before the choosing the option install now, please observe this part. Are you observing this now? Add python.exe to the path. What is path? I will explain after 4 or 5 days. You just click on that. You just click on that. Now I am saying what? Click on it. Are you able to follow, students? When you click on it, some tick mark is coming. After tick mark, click on where? Install now. Now I am clicking on install. Setup is in progress. This is called installation progress bar. That installation progress bar code was written in Python scripting. So you will get setup successful. You will get it. So coming to the point of it, here I am going to write it. You will be getting 3.12.3. All things are getting downloaded. Online students, listen, at the end of the class, I'll clarify every percent doubt. Even if you type it, I'm not seeing that. Now it is going to get into, once it is getting completed, Set up successfully, you will get it. Set up successful. In few seconds, it will complete. If I say only downloading and you start installing means people cannot do that. That's why I'm doing in the class. Setup was successful, say close. Once you say close, you close all these things. Go to start button, go to all apps and go to here what? All apps, go to Python P, Python P. Here I'm having what? Python 3.12. In Python 3.12, there are two apps are there. One is called black icon, one more is called a white icon. This is called Python command prompt we can call. This is called Python ideally we can call. I will explain both of them. This is called first few days in the sense 10 to 12 days. I will explain the programming on this. Immediately I will go for what? IDE level, PyCharm, Jupyter Notebook, Spider, VS Code, Google Colab. I will use those kind of things. In your resume, you will keep these kind of things in the resume building. Are you able to follow? We should not write Python command prompt and Python ideally. It is just like an RTC bus, government RTC bus. This is something like a private travels with AC, full comfortabilities are there. In real time, we will use this kind of things only. We don't use those kind of things. And a general example where you can catch me quickly. What is IDE? What is the meaning of that? I will tell you perfectly. Let us go to the PyCharm. Go to the Python here. Python here. See here, I'm going to say Python 3.12. Click on the Python 3.12. It is showing something like that. Now you see students, here what is available? Python 3.12.3. There I'm going to say, already you know in my class, calendar as what? C, print of what? C dot, month of. I already said in the class this small code, comma what? Fourth month. Am I getting the calendar? Yes. I want to see complete year. Print of what? C dot, calendar of 2024. See, my dear students, complete calendar is coming. Are you getting? So first few days, I will explain about this area. Later, I'll go for ideally. That is within 10, 15 days. Later, directly I'll go to what? PyCharm I will go. Jupyter Notebook I will enter. So you have to do the coding in where? PyCharm, Jupyter Notebook, Spider. Already it is there on my command prompt. Already is there on my screen. Here you will see ma. PyCharm is here. And then next is called what? Spider is here. And then VS Code is here. Jupyter Notebook is here. These are all. Eclipse is here. You can use any ID. ID is something like what? Like your car. But what is the most important? Driving is important. Correct or not? Driving means coding. Once if I know coding, any car is okay. If no car is there, at least bike is also there now. You can. Driving means what? Coding is important. These are all called just like an ornaments to write the coding. Are you able to follow me? So, how many versions you know? How to download you know? On how many places I can do the Python coding? I can do the same Python coding here also, my dear students. Python you go, Python ideally you open it. Python ideally that is looking in white in color. This is something like this. Import what you know, math I will say, print of what you know, math dot what you know, sign of 90 I will say, sign of 90. Print of what I am saying, math dot what you know, power of what 2 comma 3, 2 to the power of 3 is called 8.0. Are you following students? Like that, I can go for using any of the place, either Python command prompt or ideally. These are the two places I can do. Third place is what? IDs. IDs means industry uses what IDs. Industry will not use ideally. Industry will not use command prompt. Industry uses what? IDs. What is IDE? What is ideally? What is command prompt? Difference between all these things. How to write it? I'll tell in my class. Are you able to follow? So, what did you understand in today's lecture? You know how to download, how to installation procedure, you know. You need to set the path. Tick mark for add the path and choose what? Install now. Yesterday, confusing. Today, solid state is going on. It is entered into highway. My bus is entered into highway slowly, smoothly. Everything is perfectly. I will take it. At the end of the class, beginning of the class, what is your knowledge? End of the class, full thorough understanding. Then only you accept me. Otherwise, no. At the end of the class, perfectly you will understand. After going to home, if you don't read, am I responsible? If you don't read, am I responsible? No, you have to read. But at the end of the class, fully you will understand. That is a guarantee you write on the top of the page. Okay now? So today's class, I hope you are understanding historical development, versions of Python, how to download the Python, how to install the Python, you are understanding. Understand, students? And now I will stop. Tomorrow class, when I come back, I am entering into the coding level I am going to introduce. I am going to introduce features of Python I am going to introduce. Features of Python. What type of services Python will provide? What type of services Python will provide? I am going to explain. What type of services Python will provide? How to use Python in my coding? I am going to tell you. C language, you take it. What are the features of C language? Nobody knows. Open question. Anybody? Ask our sir also. What are the features of Python? What is the version of Python? You will say something. Don't believe. Sir, show me. Don't believe anybody, including me also. If I say programming now, you accept me. Go to the Python here. Go to the Python here. CMD I am going. Command prompt I am going. Just to see how to find the version of the Python. I am writing here Python hyphen hyphen version I am saying. So what is the Python I am using? That's all. How to find the C language version? You don't know because your sir did not tell. I am telling in the class. You can compete to anybody. Correct or not? Open secret. Subject. Quality of education is important. Nobody can deny the quality. Correct or not? That's why. Give always importance for practical grounds. If anybody says orally, na, don't believe. I don't believe. You also don't believe. First you apply that on me. Later you apply on other classes to improve your career. Understand, students? Because I will show everything on the system. You don't believe anybody. You see anybody saying practically, na, you like them. You join them. That is the things. So I'll stop my class. Tomorrow, what is my topic now? Features of Python. My original topic, the coding related aspect I am going to start because software is ready. After going to home, open your laptop, install Python, make your laptop ready. Tomorrow onwards, I'll enter into the coding related topics I will introduce. Thank you, students. All the best. Online students, if you are having any doubt, you stay on the line. I will talk to you within few seconds. Within few seconds, I will come back. Online students, I'll talk to one by one and keep your doubts so precise so that I can talk to you. Nikhil. Nikhil. Student name Nikhil. First of all, students, am I audible to you? Am I audible, students? Okay. My dear students, to every student I will talk to you. So please don't be hurry. I will talk to you because I am only one now. I'll speak to everybody. Nikhil, my dear student. Okay. So he's not able to speak. Jubair, please hold on. I'll speak to you because I'm talking to online students now. I'll give reply for you. Next, Jubair, now only. Now you are coming. I think Jubair is want to be message in the chat. Better, my advice is, as you said, you need to go for full stack. 100%. You need to go for full stack. Jubair, I hope you satisfied with my answer. Right. You can see there are two lines are there. One is a data science and one more is a full stack Python. Two lines are there. If you are interested by learning module one, you can go for data science or you can learn full stack Python. Anything is okay. Next, Mahesh. Mahesh, when I am unmuting now, one request will come, accept. When you accept, then you can go for it. Mahesh.
Hello.
Jubair.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. I didn't see that unmuting window popping up.
Okay, tell me now.
Hello. Sir, just wanting to understand, like currently I'm a working professional and for my for my function, I need to learn data science. I want to get into analytics. Uh,
That's
so,
I said. It's what I understand your
but I
requirement.
don't want to. I don't want to like get into a Python stream. It's just that for data science, like how much is required, I want to understand.
That's what. Now I'm answering. Please listen now. So already some time I spend on that. See, to your experience, you learn module one, Python you learn it, then immediately go for data science. Okay now?
Okay.
For data
Okay.
analytics, you will come across. This you learn it, module one, and go to data science. Okay now?
Okay, that is sufficient.
It's sufficient. More than enough.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Right. Next, another student, Indu. Indu.
హలో సార్
Tell me, ma, Indu.
సార్ మీరు ఇది పైథాన్ 3.x లో 13 ఫ్యూచర్ లో ఉందన్నారు కదా
13.
అదే పైథాన్ 3.x లో 13 వర్షన్ ప్రెసెంట్ లేదా
3.13 అది ఫ్యూచర్ వర్షన్ అని చెప్పాను.
మరి ఇందాక మీరు డౌన్లోడ్ చేసింది 12 లో
ఎక్కడ వింటున్నారమ్మా మీరు? ఇక్కడ చూడండి 3.12.
ఓకే ఓకే
జాగ్రత్త వినాలి క్లాస్. నెక్స్ట్ సయ్యద్ మునీర్. Sayed Munir.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Sir, my doubt was that I have, for the past about a year or so, I am working in a non-technical job, sir. But
Okay.
I wanted to shift myself into technical job. I've completed my bachelor's in information technology in the year 2021. But I want to change my stream, sir. So,
Okay.
so will this course help me for my? I'm a little bit weak in the coding side, sir.
No problem. How much gap is there in your academics and what you are working in? Which area you are working in?
It is mostly like a call center, sir. Now
Okay.
I'm not presently. I'm not working.
Okay.
but I want to prepare myself thoroughly, sir.
Okay,
For
no problem. You learn this one, you learn it. For you, you learn full stack Python. That is always best for you. You put
full stack Python.
more efforts on this area so that you will
Okay,
get good career. Okay, now?
okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Right, Manir. Next, Bharat. 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 When I am unmuting, now you accept that unmute so that you can speak to me. Bharat Raj.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Good evening, Bharat. Tell me. Bharat, tell me.
Sir, please scroll down and అది వేరియేషన్స్ ఒకసారి చూపిస్తారా సార్?
Dedma. Which one? What is your doubt? Tell me.
లాస్ట్ నుంచి ఒకసారి స్క్రోల్ చేయండి ఒకసారి.
No, no. What is your doubt? First tell me. Scroll me last ninch first. Ante, what is your doubt? Tell me your doubt properly so that I can open the particular area. Bharat. Next, Navneet Rao. Navneet Rao.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, ma.
Sir, is it possible to download this Python app in mobile, sir?
Python.
Python app in mobile, sir. I don't have a laptop. It is possible to download Python app in mobile, sir?
No, no, no. You have to do it on system only.
Okay, sir.
Right.
Sir, today class, these versions you said, no, sir?
Yes.
So, sir, you said what is the differences between 3.10, 3.11, 3.12?
I'll tell
Yes,
all
sir. Yes,
these
sir.
things in the coding. I'll tell all these things in the coding.
Okay, sir. Sir, one more doubt, sir.
Tell me.
Sir?
Tell me.
Sir,
Tell me.
bug fix means what? Bug fix means what, sir?
It is under correction. It is under error correction.
Error correction, sir. Okay, sir.
Right. Next student, Ansar Basha. Ansar Basha.
Hi, sir. Good evening.
Good evening, Ansar. Tell me.
Today I have not joined this class, but I have one query. I'm working last 3 years in non-IT background side, the management part, but I want to shift
Okay.
into IT. I know basic knowledge about the Python, not well good. So which course is better for me? Like overall full stack is better, or is only Python Django is enough for this Python development?
No, ma, Ansar, I'll tell you one thing openly because suppose if you go to Python, suppose you have some knowledge in Python. After my classes started, you only will feel that what the knowledge student is already having, that is only less. Of course, you don't feel it because the Python we are discussing is so deeply we discuss it.
Okay.
So that part is going to be helpful to you like anything in your career. Moreover, you said Python and Django. In Django, when you are learning, database is also required.
Okay.
When you are learning Django, UI modules also required. So better to go for all the things. That's why we designed full stack Python. So
Okay.
better you learn full stack.
Sure. We'll get the real-time scenarios also, like, sir.
100%, 100% I will explain. Okay, no?
Okay, thank you so much, sir.
Right. Another student is next student, Priyanka. Priyanka.
గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్ సార్
Good evening, ma'am.
మాడ్యూల్ 2 లో మీరు యూఐ టెక్నాలజీస్ ఒక 5 చెప్పారు కదా అదే అంటే అన్ని 5 నేర్చుకోవాలి HTML జావా స్క్రిప్ట్ ఆర్ ఎనీ వన్ ఈజ్ ఇనఫ్
No, everything you need to learn.
సో మాడ్యూల్ 3 and 4 and 5 all we have to learn sir
No. For full stack is concerned, you need to learn everything.
oh full stack everything sir oh, okay
Yes.
one more thing sir ది పవర్ పాయింట్ సార్ మీరు డౌన్లోడ్ చెప్పడము సగంలో ఆగిపోయింది పవర్
రేపు
పోయి
మీకు వీడియో
వచ్చింది
ఇస్తారు మళ్ళా రేపు వీడియో
అవును.
ఇస్తారు మీకు రేపు వీడియో ఇస్తారు అప్పుడు వినండి
ఓకే ఓకే సార్ ఓకే థ్యాంక్ యూ
నెక్స్ట్ స్టూడెంట్ ప్రదీప్
Hello, sir. I'm US based, so I have slight knowledge on Python, but I'm more interested in the web frameworks like Django, Flask, and stuff like that. So, do I have to take the full stack for that? Or like, can I just pick and choose? Like, okay, I want only module 1 and module 3.
You
Is that
can
okay?
take it. Is it okay? No problem. This one you can take. This module also you can take.
So, you are going to cover all these modules, or is someone else is going to teach?
I will explain this module.
Uh-huh.
If I will explain this module because this is a backbone for it. If
Yeah.
if I have a timing and suitable timing and everything, this I may start with.
So, how do you start? They are in the sequence, module 1 first, then module
Not
2
like that.
second.
Not like that. After discussing of 1 month, we will tell you the roadmap for starting parallelly this also.
Okay, okay. So,
And
but
one more
module
thing,
1,
Pradeep.
definitely you are going to take module 1 for sure.
100%, 100%. And one more thing, Pradeep, to learn this
Yeah.
Django and Flask, you need to have this knowledge also.
Yeah, that I have. That's why, like, I want to skip that module 2. So,
Okay,
just
no
I
problem,
want
no
to,
problem.
yeah.
You can go for it because there also you will get MVT architecture also. Database knowledge is also required. I think you might be having that.
Yeah. That's what, like,
No,
I have that. I'm more interested in that full Python and the frameworks, especially. So,
no problem. You can go for it. Pin
so
number
how do
is
I
there,
sign
no?
up? Yeah. So, but how do I sign up for this course? I have to sign up for the whole full stack.
No.
And
You can take as you said that module 1 and module 3. You can go for registering. Admin is given the number already.
yeah, he has she has
Shubham,
Subnam.
Shubham, he has given. You talk to him regarding that.
Okay.
Right.
Thank you, sir.
Right. Thank you, Pradeep. Next, Nikhil. Nikhil.
Hello, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, audible. Nikhil, I called you 3-4 times, Nikhil, already.
Sorry, it was my network issue.
Tell me fast.
Yeah. I was having that doubt that you told me Pep about PEP.
No.
I didn't get it. Actually, I was not able to.
Listen now. I said that I will explain in the further classes. I said when I come to the coding, I will explain what are the new things are available in Python 3.10, 3.11, 3.12. What are the new features? I said already in the class. I will explain in the further coming classes.
Okay, sir. And one more doubt that you have any workshop or any more institutions in Mumbai center?
What is that?
Any center or workshop in Mumbai of yours?
Now your voice is breaking.
I'm asking about any of your workshop is available in this Mumbai area?
Workshop in?
Mumbai.
Mumbai, why workshop?
Because I want to attend it offline.
No. We don't have any Mumbai kind of thing. This is only the course we conduct from Hyderabad. Okay, online across the world, people will attend these classes. So
Okay,
if you want to come to offline, you have to come to Hyderabad. Okay, now?
Yeah, I will.
Next student is Srinivas Rao D. Srinivas Rao D.
Hi, sir. Good evening.
Good evening, Srinivas. Please tell me.
Yeah, I would like to ask one thing. So, someone asked that, like, I would like to take module 1 and module 3 since so I was working on the UA and I know the backend AP, DB as well. So that's why I would like to pick module 1 and 3.
Okay, Srinivas, you can take it. You contact to admin.
So will you train this module 3 as well, right?
That depends on my time. Module 1 is compulsory. I am going to give you deep now because this is a backbone for entire full stack.
Okay.
Okay, no, Srinivas?
Okay, sir.
Right, Srinivas. Next, Kulkarni.
Hello.
Yeah, Kulkarni, please tell me.
Good evening, sir. Sir, actually, I am working as a Java developer for 6 years now.
Okay.
So I want to switch to Python development now. So
Good.
my query is that if I switching to Python development, so would the company treat me as a fresher or means how they will consider? Because they will say that up till now you were a Java developer, now you have come to Python
Yeah, now
field.
I'll tell you
So
a very good solution for you. Very best solution. You learn module 1
okay,
and straightforward you
yeah,
learn data science. You can claim your Java experience for data
okay,
scientist. This is the best choice. These days, all professionals are shifting from Java to data science by learning Python very well, and they are claiming they are reclaiming their Java experience. That is mostly considered,
okay,
right?
thank you.
Next, another student is Suma. Suma,
Hello, sir.
tell me, mom.
Sir, to do online training, can I use mobile data or should I go for separate Wi-Fi connection?
See, ma, depends on your comfortability. If you are listening very carefully and getting my voice perfectly, you can use mobile. Sometimes your mobile data may be off or some problems may be coming. Better to go for Wi-Fi.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you, sir.
Right. Next, Sunil. Sunil,
Good evening, sir.
good evening, Sunil. Tell me.
I'm based out of UK, sir. I first really want to say that the way you are teaching is like really, really good and చాలా
Thank you,
పేషెన్స్ తో
Sunil.
చెప్తున్నారండి మీరైతే.
Thank you, Sunil.
సార్ ఇంకొకటి వచ్చేసి ఇప్పుడు మీరు ఇందాక ఇన్స్టలేషన్ చెప్పారు కదండి, విండోస్ అని చెప్పి అదర్ ప్లాట్ఫామ్స్ అన్నారు కదా. సో ఇప్పుడు విండోస్ సర్వర్స్ ఉంటాయి కదా, దాంట్లో కూడా సేమ్ ఇన్స్టలేషన్ చేస్తారా లేకపోతే మళ్ళీ
సేమ్
వేరే ఏమైనా యూస్ చేస్తారా?
సేమ్ నేను మీకు దాని ఎక్కువ నెట్వర్కింగ్ రిలేటెడ్ సైడ్ కావాలంటే మా హార్డ్వేర్ ఇంజనీర్ దే విల్ టాక్ టు యూ.
ఎందుకంటే మీరు ఇంపోర్ట్ మాడ్యూల్ అంటున్నారు కదా, ఇంపోర్ట్ మాడ్యూల్ అన్నప్పుడు ఆన్లైన్ తీసుకుంటుందా ఆఫ్లైన్ తీసుకుంటుందా? సర్వర్స్ లో ఆఫ్లైన్ ఉండదు కదా.
అది ఇక్కడంటే నేను మీకు అది చెప్తాను, అది పర్ఫెక్ట్ చెప్తాను. ఎందుకంటే వెన్ ఐ కమ్ టు థర్డ్ పార్టీ మాడ్యూల్, పిప్ ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఐఎమ్ డీలింగ్ విత్ NumPy. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ NumPy ఈస్ ట్రైంగ్ టు కమ్ ఫ్రమ్ వేర్ Git and GitHub. Git and GitHub. That time internet connection is required.
ఓకే. సో ఇప్పుడు ఇంపోర్ట్ మాడ్యూల్స్ అంటున్నారు కదా, మీరు వాటికి అవసరం లేదు.
Yes, that అవసరం లేదు because that are already present in the Python installation software itself.
ఓకే 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 సార్.
Okay, sir.
థ్యాంక్స్ అండి. యా
Right. Okay. Next student is Vinila. Vinila.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yeah, sir. The classes how you are saying, the way how you are clearing our data since 3 days, I'm very impressed for that, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Tell me.
So the thing is, sir, as a process you have said, I have installed that Python in my laptop, sir. So the thing is that while we have gone to that command prompt, I have typed import as C. To go to another row, I have clicked on enter, sir, actually. But
Yes.
for me, what the thing is happening means server error they are showing, and it is coming just like a row, some browser quite like that they are showing, sir.
Is it installed properly?
Yes, sir, it's installed properly.
Then it will come. See, like this, you have to go. All apps, here Python, like this, Python 3.12, 3.12 like this, you need to click. Click on this one. You'll
Okay,
get it
sir.
like this. Like this, you will get it.
Okay, sir.
Right, ma'am.
And then, sir, the thing is that if we have typed all the program to get that output, what we need to do, sir? We need to click Control Enter or
No, enter, just enter, just enter.
just enter is good enough, sir.
Yes, enough.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
Right, ma'am. Next student, Vaishnavi. Vaishnavi.
Hello, sir.
Yes, ma, tell me.
Actually, I've done my MBA in business analytics and I'm
Okay.
working in Cognizant as a business analyst. So,
Good.
because of the market condition, I was not put into the project. It's been 7 months I've joined in Cognizant. So, I would like to, as I have a background of business analytics, I would like to shift to the data science career. So, would you
Okay.
advise me to shift to data science career or should I go into full stack?
It's your choice, Ma. If you want to create a dual path in your career, one is business analytics by continuing your career, and one more another second plan B. If you want, you can go for full stack also. I advise for Python people two routes. One is analytics side, that is called the data science side. One more is full stack side. Because two routes always I prefer, because plan A, plan B is supposed to have. That is my advice, Vaishnavi, for you.
Okay, so if I take full stack, so both will be there for me in the future.
100%. Because I'm going to cover your business analytics. This Python is going to be Python pandas. I'm going to explain like anything, and you will become sharp your existing skills also.
Okay.
Right.
So in order to shift to another project, so the full stack would be helpful for me, right?
Helpful, 100%. Yes. Okay, now. Okay, ma. Right. Next student, I am going to Manoj Rathod. Manoj Rathod.
Yeah, sir.
My dear, good evening, Manoj. Tell me, Manoj.
Sir, does the institute provide placements for us, sir, after completing this course?
So that you contact to admin once.
Okay.
Right.
Actually, I am currently working in Accenture as a content modulation, sir. So
Okay.
just want to shift my career into technical side.
Okay.
Just want to know, does the institute provide placements or not?
First, once you contact to admin once.
Sure. Thank you so much.
Right. Next student is Apurva. Apurva. Tell me, ma.
So educational gap is really concern for.
Your voice is not clear. Your voice is not clear.
Hello, sir.
Tell me.
Hello.
Tell me.
Sir, educational gap is really concern for IT industry, sir.
Educational gap.
It's concern. I have an education gap of 2 years.
No problem. Once you have any gap of years of experience in your academics, you upskill your talent. Once you have upskill your talent, that gaps will not have any problem. That is my advice. You try to have strong coding skills so that gap will not be a problem. Okay, Apurva.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Right. Next student, Durga Lakshmi.
Yeah, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, ma'am.
Sir, in this entire course, how many real-time projects we did, sir?
See, more real-time project means nobody can explain the Wipro project in the class. Real-time project meaning is what, I'm from real-time. So whatever the project we do in real-time in Wipro, they will not explain in the class. Whatever the project you do in Infosys, will you explain in the class?
No, sir.
That's
But
what
all
I'm
the
saying.
sir,
All the
we are offering eight real-time projects, 4 front-end and 4 back-end. And
that's what they are saying. Whoever is saying real-time project in their institute, that is 100% bluffing. You ask a direct question, Durga Lakshmi, it is a open question for everybody. You ask a question, who is the client for that? Give me the phone number of the client.
Okay.
You speak to them directly. You ask them two questions. Give me the client phone number, plus give me the Google map, Google location of it, and ask them to give the address. Then immediately they will not say that kind of things. Okay, ma?
Is there any?
We do the projects in the class. We give you 100% project related case studies. We'll explain in the class. Okay, na?
Okay.
Right.
Thank you, sir.
Next student, Monica.
Hi, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Monica. Tell me.
I had regarding doubt of yesterday class, sir.
Regarding?
What is mean regarding yesterday class, sir?
Okay, tell me. What is your doubt yesterday's class?
What is mean by console-based application, sir?
console based application is nothing but a small organization. They are expecting CUI based kind of coding, like command based coding. A small organization who are unable to invest more amount of money on the project side. A small application that is called a console based application.
And one more animation of application, sir.
Simple, no? Animation is nothing but like a multimedia level, scrolling the messages, animations, digital messages. They are all comes under what? Animation part.
Okay, sir.
Right. Okay. So take care, and tomorrow class I am entering into the most important concept called features of Python. Don't miss tomorrow class. Very, very important. Thank you. All the best.